Hello, grade 6. This is the second lesson in quarter 3, lesson 2, quarter 3. Our lesson today, natural environments. Natural environments. So, open your workbook, page 25. Open your workbook, page 25, and concentrate with me, please. This is part 1 in lesson 2, quarter 3, natural environments. Okay? Look at your book, please, and concentrate together. Let's explain some difficult words together. The first word, look at the definitions in your book. The first word, environment. The first word, environment. Okay? Environment is a plant or animal's surroundings. Environment means the place where animals or plants live in. The place where animals or plants live in. This is environment. 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 Environment, a plant or animal's surroundings, or the place where the animal or a plant live in. Okay, this is environment. Environment. Number 2, the second word, ecosystem. 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 Say it together. Ecosystem. Ecosystem. Ecosystem, any place where plants and animals depend upon each other. Any place where plants or animals depend upon each other and their environment for survival. The word survival means existence or still alive. Survival, right above survival, still alive. This is the meaning of survival, still alive. So ecosystem, any place where plants and animals depend upon each other and their environment for survival or to still alive. Okay, so ecosystem is any place where plants and animals depend upon each other and their environment for survival. This is ecosystem. Okay, another word, habitat. Habitat. Habitat, the place where a plant or animal lives. Habitat, the place where a plant or animal lives. Okay, another word, species. Species. Species is a group of plants or animals and they have the same kind or same gender. So species, a group of plants or animals having a similar appearance, or a group of living organisms consisting of similar individuals. This is a species. 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 Species, a group of plants or animals, and they have the same gender. They have the same kind. Okay, this is species. Species. Okay, the word extent. Extent means to die out completely. To die out completely. Okay, let's explain part 1 in our lesson now. The environment and life. Plants and animals cannot live just anywhere, but they need a place to live in. Any plant or any animal needs a place to live in. They must have the right surrounding, the right environment. And the right environment includes a lot of factors like what? Climate, land features, and water. So any environment needs important factors to live in. Like what? Like climate, like land features, and water. All of these are all part of living things environment. So any environment needs a lot of factors to live in, like what? Climate, the suitable land, and water, because any plant or any animal cannot live without water, without suitable climate, or without the suitable land. Okay. If an area has everything a living thing needs, it can be a habitat. So if any animal or a plant found the suitable place or the suitable environment, they can stay there and live. So habitat means the place where a plant or animal lives. So plants and animals cannot live anywhere, but they need a suitable place to live in. And this suitable place is the environment. Environment includes suitable climate, suitable land, and suitable and water. Okay. So the environment includes climate, land features, and water. Okay. Many plants and animals usually share habitat. This means that they have the same habitat or sit together. Many plants and animals sit together. Many plants and animals usually share a habitat, means they have the same place, they sit together. Okay? Many small animals eat plants. We can find a lot of animals, a lot of small animals eat plants. And then some large animals eat the small animals. Okay? So we can find in the habitat many small animals eat plants, and then some large animals eat the small animals. Okay? Species are connected in many ways, and we said before the meaning of species. Species, a group of plants or animals, and they have the same gender or the same kind. This is species. Species are connected in many ways. And a community of connected species is called an ecosystem. Community of connected species is called an ecosystem. Okay, and I said before, ecosystem, any place where plants and animals depend upon each other. This is ecosystem. Okay, and ecosystems can be as small as a pond or as large as the entire earth. So ecosystems can be small or large. Ecosystems can be as small as a pond, do you know the pond, or large as the entire earth. Okay, geographers study how changes in environments affect living things. Geographers study how changes in environments affect living things. And I can ask a question. How do changes in environment affect living things? How do changes in any environment affect living things? Number one, natural events, and number two, human actions. If I ask the question, how do changes in environment affect living things, we can say that natural events and human actions change environments. So natural events and human actions can affect the changes of any environment. Natural events include what? Natural events include forest fires, 2, disease, number 3, climate changes. So natural events, if I ask you, give me examples about the natural events which changes any environment. You can tell me forest fires or disease or climate. Okay? So natural events like what? Natural events like forest fires or disease or climate changes. Natural events like what? Like forest fires, disease, and climate changes. But if I ask you, give me examples about human actions. Human actions like what? Human actions like clearing land and polluting. Clearing land means an area of land with no trees. An area of land with no trees, clearing land, and polluting. Polluting related to the pollution, to pollute the environment. Okay, so if I ask you, give me examples about human actions, you can tell me human actions include clearing land, an area of land with no trees or forests without trees, and polluting. Okay, these are the two factors that affect the changes of any environment: natural events and human actions. Okay, let's move to another part in our lesson or another point. If a change to the environment is extreme, if the change of any environment is extreme, extreme means no dangerous. If these changes became dangerous, the species might become extinct. Extinct means die out completely. We cannot find any animals there. So if the change of any environment became or is extreme, is dangerous, species might become extinct. Species might become extinct or die out completely. So, if I ask you, what does it mean to become extinct? Extinct means die out completely. If I ask you again, what does it mean to become extinct? To become extinct means die out completely. Die out completely. Okay? So if the change of the environment is extreme, is becoming dangerous, species might become extinct or die out completely. Okay, guys? Thank you and goodbye.